Hello students, today we are going to discuss about one of the most important topic which had made a tremendous impact in the field of technology, that is semiconductors. We have already learned that the controlled flow of electron can produce electric current, right? So the devices which a controlled flow of electron are obtained will be the building block of electronic circuits, right? Okay, so now tell me that have you ever seen the first made computer? It was a very huge device, right? It was a very huge machine. From there, today in this present century, we have reached till palm tops. From that huge giant machine to a palm top. This all happened just because we recognize the use of semiconductors. So basically, what are semiconductors? As the name suggests, it is not a conductor nor an insulator. It are semiconductors, which means semiconductors can be defined as a solid substance whose conductivity lies between that of an insulator and that of most of the metals. That is, the conductivity of semiconductors lies between the conductor as well as an insulator. So semiconductors are nothing but a solid substance whose conductivity lies between lies between conductors as well as insulators, right? So semiconductors can be defined as solid substances that has conductivity between that of an insulator and that of most metals. Most metals in the sense it will be conductors, right? So solid substances that has conductivity between that of an insulator and that of most metals are semiconductors. Okay, so now just think how a substance can neither be a conductor nor be an insulator. It happens when there is a variation in temperature or by adding impurities. So these are the two factors which decides a semiconductor. So what is a semiconductor? It's nothing but solid substance that has conductivity between that of an insulator and that of most metals, and these are the two factors wherein we can identify that this is because why semiconductor is there, that is the variation in temperature and adding impurities. So now let's try to classify metals as conductors and semiconductors. So what will be the factor which decides metal as conductors and semiconductors? The factor which classify metals as conductors and semiconductors are its conductivity and resistivity. So basically, conductivity and resistivity are those two factors which classify metals as conductors and semiconductors. I am repeating the same just because that you won't be forgetting, because conductivity and resistivity are those two factors which classify metals and metals as conductors and semiconductors. So when we classify metals, semiconductors and insulators on the basis of conductivity and resistivity, then metal possess very low resistivity or high conductivity. Metals will be possessing very low resistivity or high conductivity. The range of resistivity of metals are 10 raised to minus 2 to 10 raised to minus 8 ohm meter, and conductivity will be 10 raised to 2 to 10 raised to 8 Siemens meter. Then when it comes to semiconductors, as we have already learned, we are going to discuss only about semiconductors, right? Semiconductors will be having resistivity and conductivity intermediate to that of metals and insulators. If we are going through the range itself, it's very easy to understand that it will be the intermediate values, that is the resistivity of semiconductors lies from 10 raised to 5 to 10 raised to minus 6, 10 raised to minus 5 to 10 raised to minus 6 ohm meter, and conductivity lies from 10 raised to 5 to 10 raised to 6 Siemens per meter. When it comes to insulators, we can find high resistivity and low conductivity. The range of resistivity of insulators are from 10 raised to 11 to 10 raised to 19 ohm meter, and conductivity lies from 10 raised to minus 11 to 10 raised to minus 19 Siemens per meter. This is how we are classifying metals as conductors and semiconductors. So students, in this video we have learned about semiconductors. What are semiconductors? What are the factors or how we are classifying metals as conductors and semiconductors, etc.